morning!
Hello, allergens!
Welcome to Allergies Bites.
But tastes good.
Awesome. So,
Yeah.
hey, you look good. Egg coffee in the morning. Yours is just like your normal stuff. Oh, get started here. Okay, so today we're gonna do liver pate, and it's beef liver. It's beef liver.
Yeah.
And I've had.
I don't have my lederhosen on.
What was that called? What's the name we used to call it all the time? Not liver pate, we called it. I call it pate because everybody looks at me weird. Liverwurst, yeah. I used to call it liverwurst and everybody's like, huh? So we call it pate now, but liver has been something that I have really worked years on actually being able to eat. It's good for you. It's got so many nutrients and everything else in it.
It tastes good.
He can just sit down and he'll eat it, like I'll fry it up and it's gone. For me, that's not happening.
You're a picky eater.
No, I'm not. I just can't. I just can't.
You're a picky eater.
And then we butchered one day.
Yeah.
And I was cutting up the liver and I'm like, okay, I've seen people do this. So I cut off a piece and I ate some raw liver. Okay, this is gonna this is gonna freak you out, but it is so sweet. Like fresh liver. Quit it! You had a piece too, but it is so sweet. It was so good, but I can only have it like that day, and then I can't do it anymore. So now what we've got?
You're a picky eater.
I am not. We've got what is it? 12 ounces. Yeah, 12 ounces of beef liver. We're going to fry it up, and you only fry it up until you don't lose the pink on the inside. I didn't soak this.
How do you tell?
Well, you just... And then...
You just...
Yeah. And then you peek.
Hi-ya!
And then you peek, and then... what was I going to... Will you quit? Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I didn't soak this in milk. You can soak it in milk, like put it in milk the night before, let it sit in your fridge, soak it overnight. It'll take some of the flavor of the liver out. If you can't do dairy, because we're not doing dairy now, you can soak it in, if you do nut milk, you can soak it in nut milk. It works just as well, or seed milk works just as well. We're just going to eat it this way, and there's no dairy in this. No, we're going to make pate. You quit that! My mind only works so many stages ahead here today. So we're going to fry this up, we're going to make pate out of it, and it's going to be a dairy-free pate, but it's going to have eggs in it. So it's got 3 egg yolks in it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start frying.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got our pan, it's starting to heat. Oh, does that mess up the color? That looks okay.
Seems to.
Okay, I've got some beef tallow that I rendered before, and we're using beef tallow instead of butter.
Okay.
So
can you use fat?
Like what kind of fat?
Normal fat.
That is fat. That is normal fat. I'm not sure. I wouldn't use vegetable oils and stuff like that.
Okay.
If that's what you're getting at.
Or animal fat.
That is animal fat. You can use duck.
You call it beef towel.
Well, yeah, but I mean it's fat.
It's a towel.
And I'm gonna ignore you. So just throw some, make sure you got some fat in there, throw the liver in. These are cut really thin. If you're cutting your own liver, try to get all the hard pieces out. Will you quit?
What?
If you're cutting your own beef liver.
Oh.
I've made this recipe with chicken as well. So.
Chicken liver?
Chicken liver.
Well, chicken is small, isn't it?
It doesn't matter.
You can't fill a pan up like that,
well,
can
you get yourself 12 ounces.
That's a lot of chicken liver, isn't it?
You can buy straight chicken liver. You don't have to use one chicken at a time. Okay, I also have one garlic here. Garlic is optional. You don't have to use it. Just throw it in with the pan.
No, the dog.
Okay, I've also got 7 ounces of beef salami. Not salami. Yeah, salami. Beef salami.
Okay.
Just gonna fry that in there with it. And it does actually help cut the flavor of the liver a little bit because you're not doing straight liver.
Yeah.
So find yourself a good beef salami. Let these guys fry in together. Okay, so now I'm just going to take out the liver and throw it in the food processor.
You're gonna do a liver mash?
Yep. I'm gonna mash them together. But this liver was actually cut thinner than I expected. So I don't want to.
But you cut it.
Yeah, well, I cut it before I put it in the packages, eh?
Oh. Okay, now what are we doing?
I'm just gonna pour it all in here, all the fat, everything that you've. I just dumped some fat in there for the beef towel. I didn't measure. It's just to fry it up nicely. Oh! Was that garlic or was that?
Garlic.
Okay. So then we'll put it on. Then we're going to put 3 egg yolks in. I'll let you do that.
Okay. Oh, you don't want me just to crack the eggs either?
We'll use a spatula too. Put your coffee down. You can do this.
Put my coffee down?
Here, grab a spatula. There we go. So that's 3 egg yolks, and then we've got half a. What?
You made me put my coffee down.
Okay. Then in here, I've got half a teaspoon of salt, quarter pepper, 1 teaspoon basil, and half a teaspoon of oregano.
Okay.
And that can go in.
Just plop it in there?
Yeah, just throw it in. If you're trying to get your oxalates down, I've just heard white pepper is better than black. I don't have any white pepper yet, so I'll be starting to use that soon. Oh. Okay, and then we put also a quarter cup of melted beef fat. Here.
So you can put more beef fat in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. Okay, I moved the camera, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is gonna be probably totally.
Why don't you come?
Am I in the way?
Nope. But you can't see it either.
Well, I'm just dumping this. Okay, so there's a quarter cup. And we'll get that mixing up again. So.
Okay, now what?
Oh, we'll just make sure that it's good. Looks good.
Okay.
And
can you eat it?
Of course you can eat it.
Okay.
You want to try some?
I want to eat it all.
Well, yeah, I know you do. Okay, so that's done, believe it or not. Like, that's all we have to do. So next, you want to slide this over so I can get in here. Take it off of there.
Okay, now what are we doing?
I've got a glass. You can put this in a jar, like I was putting it in a jar earlier. And then I found it just to be annoying to get it out of the jar. Okay. And so now I started lining just a loaf pan with parchment paper, and then you can take it out and cut it. It makes it so much easier.
Loafs around.
Slippery.
So you put in a loaf pan?
Yeah.
And just let loaf around?
Yes. You stick it in the fridge and then you let it cool. We have to put fat on top yet.
Fat on top?
Yeah, we put about 1/8 of a cup of tallow on top, and it keeps it from drying out. So you can eat this like afterwards you cut it up and then you can eat it just in pieces. Or what I've started doing is I put it on in my hamburger.
Okay.
I have a hamburger patty and an egg white bun. And the egg white bun, I put like a piece of this on there. So I eat it as a hamburger. I'll show you how to do that too yet. Not now, but maybe tomorrow. Sound like a plan?
I don't know.
So this is good if you're trying to get liver in, and I don't know. I don't think it's got a super strong liver taste. I like beef liver over chicken liver. So, did I say that already?
I don't know.
I'm glad you're listening to me this morning.
Well,
Yes, I know. You're a night person.
well, that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh. Yes, I know you don't listen to me.
Well, not all the time.
Oh, thanks.
You speak a lot.
Oh, I do not. Nice. Okay. So there we've got our
That's
liver.
just so tempting.
Yeah, you are going to pay for that one. You know that, right? So there's our liver pate. And we usually don't eat it till the next day. Let it sit.
But then again, they need.
You'll be fine. Actually, I'm just going to use the same quarter cup. So you just use about 1/8 of a cup. That's it.
But hey,
put on-
buddy, you're using a quarter.
I know. I don't feel like doing many dishes this morning. And then you just pour it on top.
So that's where that white stuff came from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought separated.
Oh, you didn't know what? Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh. Just try to see if it's. So it's on everything.
Can you just poke it?
Well, not poking it. There. See, you can see it's covered. Can you see? There.
Dabbing it?
And it's done. So now you've got your liver pate. And you can enjoy it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.